This week, we're spotlighting a fruit that's helping some of the world's top endurance athletes recover faster and perform better. If you're familiar with the Tour de France cycling race, you know it's one of the most demanding athletic events on the planet. Over 21 days, the races cover about 2,100 miles. Several of the leading riders and teams turned to a simple but powerful ally for help: Tart cherry juice. Now think about that. These are elite athletes with access to virtually every performance-enhancing tool on the planet, and they're reaching out for Tart cherry. Why? Because they found it works. So what makes Tart cherries so special? Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the NatureCity Podcast. I'm your host, Carl Pradelli. For those of you who have never been here before, I'm also the CEO and co-founder of the company, having started NatureCity over 20 years ago with my wife, Beth. And since then, it's been our privilege to have served over 500,000 Americans by offering them the best supplements we can make. This week, we're spotlighting a fruit that's helping some of the world's top endurance athletes recover faster and perform better. Many of us mere mortals have found Tart cherry can help us stay active and feel better, whether it's after a workout, a long walk, yard work, or just keeping up with a busy lifestyle. So what makes Tart cherries so special? Researchers point to the fact they're rich in natural polyphenol compounds labeled as anthocyanin 1 and anthocyanin 2. Really creative names chosen. In addition to having strong antioxidant properties, these nutrients promote a healthy inflammation response, which allows joints and muscles to recover faster so your body can bounce back quicker from intense physical activity. This is why Tart cherry is gaining popularity among some athletes and weekend warriors alike. When we refer to Tart cherries, we're specifically talking about the Montmorency variety. This name stems from its heritage, as these cherries were first grown and cultivated in the Montmorency Valley in France. Surprisingly, even though they originate in France, the current Tart cherry capital of the world, at least they say it is located here in the United States in northern Michigan, where the climate is ideal to grow these potent cherries. My understanding is being so close to Lake Michigan keeps temperatures a little cooler during hot summer days, and the sandy soil and rolling hills create conditions where the cherry trees can really thrive. If you're curious how Tart cherries are different from the sweet or dark cherries you typically see in the market, they're a brighter red, and as the name suggests, Tart cherries are more sour or sour tasting or tart than regular cherries. The sour taste is probably because of the high anthocyanin content that we discussed earlier, which is the major driver of the health benefits of Tart cherries. At NatureCity, our favorite Tart cherry ingredient for supplements is called CherryPure, which can be found in our Trueberry 7 supplement. Here's why we like it so much. First, the cherries used to make CherryPure are grown, harvested, and concentrated in Traverse City, Michigan, which is in the heart of America's Tart cherry capital. Plus, it's minimally processed to retain the cherry's natural matrix of phytonutrients. This is important because the natural matrix can help with absorption and bioavailability. Unlike some other extracts that isolate a single key compound, CherryPure keeps the full spectrum intact, just like nature intended. Now, on top of this, only the skins of the cherries are used to make CherryPure. The skin is where the desirable nutrients and those anthocyanins are concentrated. This is a key reason why CherryPure is potent in relatively small amounts. So just how concentrated is CherryPure? Well, it takes about 50 pounds of cherries to make every pound of CherryPure powder. That's a lot of cherries. We also like no fillers or additives are used. It's 100% Tart cherry powder, which is why they call it CherryPure. In studies involving endurance athletes and men engaging in resistant strength training, it's been found over a 10-day period, CherryPure can help reduce muscle soreness and oxidative stress from exercise, which helps support better results and performance during physical activity or intense training. In a nutshell, this is the type of support the Tour de France cyclists were seeking and why many are now drinking Tart cherry juice. The amount of CherryPure used in the studies was 480 milligrams a day of the highly concentrated Tart cherry powder. One more interesting research finding for you, a recent CherryPure study found it may help you maintain healthy uric acid levels. Uric acid, if you don't know, is a waste product created when the body breaks down chemicals called purines, which are found in many foods. Most uric acid dissolves in blood and leaves the body in urine after passing through the kidneys. When uric acid levels get elevated, it can trigger inflammation that has a negative effect on how our joints and muscles feel, as well as our cardiovascular and liver health. In addition, too much uric acid can result in kidney stones. Uric acid can clump together to form crystals that may build up in kidneys, which isn't good for kidney health, period, and may ultimately result in kidney stones. So we have many reasons to keep uric acid in a normal range. This CherryPure research study was conducted with healthy young adults who on average already had uric acid levels in a healthy range. Yet, taking a single serving of the CherryPure Tart cherry powder still had a beneficial effect on uric acid levels. After just 24 hours, the group on average showed a reduction in uric acid, and this change was significant compared to the control or placebo group. Sometimes just increasing how much water we drink can help with uric acid, but now this latest research suggests that the CherryPure Tart cherry powder may offer additional support. This illustrates yet another way how CherryPure can help joint and muscle discomfort and keep us moving and functioning our best. In our Trueberry 7 supplement, we include 240 milligrams of CherryPure per scoop. 2 servings a day get you to the same 480 milligram daily dose used in many of the published studies. Plus, that's not all you get. Trueberry 7 also contains 6 other high antioxidant supplements, each bringing their own benefits. So it's really a full spectrum fruit product you can feel good about drinking, plus it's sugar-free too. So whether you're training for a race, hitting the gym, or just trying to stay active and feel your best, Tart Cherry can help you recover faster, stay more comfortable, and be ready for whatever's next. And for me personally, Trueberry 7 has been a daily habit for years. I'm a huge believer in what it delivers, and I should say the research on the ingredients backs it all up. You can learn more about Trueberry 7 and CherryPure at NatureCity.com. Let us know, of course, if you have any questions. Thanks again for joining me today, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode of the NatureCity Podcast. You can also listen to the podcast on your favorite streaming service. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'm Carl Pradelli, and I'll see you next week.